Hey YouTube, this is Flowy Fan since 2000 with your season finale of Mistresses. Oh my god, this season finale was pretty good. Starts off with Savannah and Jocelyn going to Palm Beach or Palm Springs or whatever to celebrate her birthday. And while she's there, she's looking at this family in the pool. She looks at this son and father and she thinks, oh my god, I actually need to open the paternity results. And I'm thinking, duh, when you're gonna do it. And her and Jocelyn end up going back to the room. They go to sleep. Jocelyn wakes up and she sees a letter that Savannah left. And then, she's like, oh my god, I gotta call Savannah. Savannah's in a car stuck in traffic. And, she's trying to tell her, that she lost the paternity results or whatever. And then, Savannah gets into a car accident. Now, I did see that coming. The car accident, I saw that coming. And then we get to Karen, who is still being, I guess, a target of her lover's wife, still after her. What happens is the wife comes there and, she's like, I need to talk to you, blah, 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 this. She pulls a gun out on her and, she's just basically like, oh my God, don't kill me. And then, everybody is wondering, what happened to Savannah. And, everybody's on their way to Palm Springs, for her birthday. And then April sees, this car. And she finds out that Savannah has been in a car accident. And then everybody's like, oh my God, what's going to happen with the baby? Anyway, Harry and Dominic show up along with, Jocelyn and what's her name? April and her dead husband. They're all just, oh my God, what's going to happen with the baby? And then, before Dom shows up, they're like, oh my God, is the baby okay? They ask the doctor, and then he's like, the baby's fine. Savannah's a little loopy. And then, she's like, Josh, like, Harry, you go in there? He goes, no, I think it's best if we call Dominic. He goes, why? Why do you think that? And then he goes, because he's the father. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I thought for sure it would be Harry. Dominic is the father, and he calls him up, and, Harry and Jocelyn have this moment outside where they're crying. She's like, oh my God, I need my sister. I love my sister. She can't die. And then next thing you know, they're all just waiting around. First person that goes to see her is Jocelyn, I think. And the makeup that they have on her is just like, am I the only one that thought it was horrible makeup? I mean, their makeup job this season hasn't been the best, but the makeup for the car accident, it just didn't look good. It had like blue makeup and it just didn't look realistic. Not to me. Anyway, and she's not that loopy though. She was kind of a little conscious more than I would expect her to be, being in a car accident, being, pregnant. But she's just like, oh my God, what's going on, guys? And, April kind of tells her that she broke up with Richard and that she broke up with Paul, and she kind of just wants to focus on her and Lucy. And she just like kind of goes, last time I checked, you were in love. I'm thinking she sure got a lot to say for somebody who's supposed to be in a coma or a little loopy. Anyway, so somebody sends flowers. They found out it was from her mother, and I'm thinking her mother is that caught up in her boyfriend that she can't come see her daughter who was pregnant, who got into a car accident. Oh my God. But anyway, Harry comes in. He basically has to tell Savannah that Dominic is the father, and then she kind of thinks he's the father, and then he tells her, I choose you, I love you, I want to be with you. A little tear falls out his eyes, and I'm thinking, oh, he is so sexy, oh my God. And I'm thinking they should get back together, and then she kind of just assumes that he, is the father, and he tells her, and then she just kind of goes, oh my God. And then you can kind of tell that he still wants to be there for her. Dominic comes in and says how he's in love with her too, how he can't lose her, he wants to be with her. And now she's in a love triangle, or she's, got two men in love with her. And I'm hoping that she chooses Harry. I'm not here for Dominic, but we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Like I told you, the crazy wife put the gun on Karen. She's like, fix me a drink. She's an alcoholic. The son is about to leave for the airport. Back at the house, he goes to check his dad's safe, finds out that a gun is missing, and puts two and two together, goes over to the house to try to stop his mother from killing Karen. Karen tries to call the police, but the son ends up coming in and grabbing the gun, and we don't know who. Somebody gets shot, then it goes off, and I'm hoping that I don't think it's Karen who got shot. I'm thinking it's probably the son, and then Sam who got shot, and then April gets a phone call from Miranda, and Miranda's like, could you please tell Paul to call his son? His son is asking about him. You could tell that she's really, sad. Miranda's like, oh my God, I thought he chose me. I thought he wanted me. Right. I'm doing a review. Yeah. Okay. And then she ends up breaking it off with Paul. She realizes that they really can't make it together. She realizes that it's never going to be the same, and that her and Lucy really just need to be alone. And that's pretty much all that happens. Oh, Savannah goes into cardiac arrest or whatever, and they have to, resuscitate her and everything. And I'm thinking she's going to survive, but the baby might end up dying. That's what I think is going to happen. Sad, but I think that is what's going to make her and Harry be able to get back together. Because, they're not going to be able to be together forever knowing that he's not the father. Knowing that Dominic is going to have to be in his face all the time. But that was my review. It was pretty good. Can't wait to see next season. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at O's Midnight Love. And that's OS_midnight_LUV. See ya.